Hello guys, Kongrew here, and today I'm going to be joined by Chewie and Bigbear, and today we're going to be watching full video Boy Falls into Gorilla World exhibit in Cincinnati Zoo, also known as Harambe. You've probably heard of him. He unfortunately met his demise a while back. In all seriousness, it's kind of sad. So let's get into the video. Okay, if you look closely, it kind of almost looks like he's wearing pants a little bit. Like, doesn't it?
He's wearing a acid wash jeans, like, but they look
Yeah,
like white, you know.
it's
He's wearing
kind
them
of
very high and rise, as my grandfather used to say.
yeah, but that makes sense. It kind of reminds me of Ben Swallow,
My
Dick
grandfather
Kylo or
actually died
Swole.
after a fatal encounter with a gorilla, but
Well,
you know,
he lives on as
in our
Harambe.
memories.
He is reincarnated as Harambe.
Hmm, I hope so.
You can see the boy right there. Just see how small he is compared to the mighty Harambe.
The the beast that is Harambe.
If I were the
It's,
zookeeper, I'd be going all that. Oh, okay.
oh,
That's pretty bad.
okay, yeah,
The fact that he's dragging the boy around. He's not just like
yeah.
standing next to him.
It's almost. Hold on, can you pause? When
Yes.
you reflect, it's almost. At first, it seems like the gorilla is almost trying to like protect him. It seems like he's taking him into his own kin.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
I think it's
But
possible that like. I mean, it's a gorilla, so it probably doesn't know that it's like hurting the baby by doing
yeah,
that.
it thinks it's a baby gorilla or something probably. But obviously human
The baby
standards
is
are
very hairy, and it kind of looks like a
yeah.
gorilla.
Yeah, I can kind of
It's kind
understand
of
that.
wholesome in a way. This is okay. The dragging it across the water is like the one thing that I always thought was like, okay, maybe they did need to shoot it,
Yeah,
but
cuz
still, I feel as though like it. I mean, it's a
I'd have to
gorilla,
see
so
the I'd have to see the end of the video to make my decision.
yeah. All right, yeah.
But if
Let's
it
keep
were
going.
between the boy being saved and Harambe being saved, I'd always choose the boy.
Yeah,
Just because the
I
boy is
agree. I
younger than
think that
Harambe.
I mean it's a human life, and I think that's just like more
Yeah.
worth than a gorilla life.
And also Harambe's old. He's had his
Mm,
chance to shine, but now it's time for him to go.
yeah. See, this is
Yeah.
kind of wholesome. They're like
He's like,
holding each
quick kid, I need to tell you something.
other. Great, I need to tell you something. In a few years, Jeffrey Epstein. Why the parents would be concerned? Cause okay, yeah, like it's sad that they had to shoot the gorilla, you know. But
Yeah,
hold on, maybe pause. Like
yeah,
I think it's sad that they had to shoot him because it was just a gorilla, and I'm sure they didn't know what it was doing. But I mean, it was still like, while it was unintentionally, it was still like probably hurting the kid a bit. As a parent, I
yeah.
can see why they would be really worried about that. You know. Well,
Oops.
I mean, like why? I also want to know how the kid like got in there. Like if it was like something really stupid. Because I mean,
Yeah, if
it
the
was
parents
probably.
are
I
like
feel
not
like it
being very
was.
good.
Yeah, but I feel like it could have just been like a mistake of some
Yeah, I
sort.
feel
You
like it
know,
could have been the
like
kid like slipped through,
yeah, something
fell in the
like that.
river.
Like the parent, like even if the parents still like looked away for a second, like I mean,
That's still fair, because you can't literally
yeah,
look at your
it's
kid
like
100% of the time. Like, you're
yeah,
taking
it's
a picture of
very
gorilla, and then next thing you know, your kid's falling down.
yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, it's very worrying as a parent. I feel like a lot of people automatically saw the gorilla being detained and like saw, oh, why did I kill the gorilla? This is so mad. I hate those parents and I hate that kid and everything. But I feel like you would need more sides of this story. Like, what did the parent like? I mean, this could happen to anybody. You know, it's just a matter of
Hmm.
it was the baby. Because, like, I
Yeah.
mean, it is a baby, so it's easier to, so it's probably easier for it to get in there. Like, somehow. It could
Yeah.
probably just slip through somehow.
I feel like if it was a grown man that fell in here, it'd be a different story because he would like be able to
Yeah,
maybe work his way out
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
still you'd have to do something because I know like the
If I
monkeys
feel
do have a fierce
possibly, I
side.
think if a man, like a grown man, fell in there, I think the gorilla may have like tried to kill it. But I think it
Mm.
is kind of wholesome that the gorilla is almost like, I mean, other than like the
Yeah, the
dragging it
dragging
across
part.
the water thing,
It's
it
like
seemed
kind of just
like,
like sitting next to the kid, pulling up his
yeah,
pants
it's
and
like
stuff.
they were like holding hands for a little bit. It was
It's
kind of
kind of weird.
wholesome.
But as he was dragging him across the water, the kid could have drowned, like got too much water up his
Yeah, I mean, it could have
throat or
hit like
whatever.
one of the like
Yeah,
rocks or
hit the
something.
rocks or this
I
tree over
mean,
here.
it's still like a baby, or I mean,
Like a
well, actually, I
toddler,
don't
like a
know.
little kid.
Yeah, it looks like it was, I don't know, like 3 years old. That's
Mm,
very, very young.
that's pretty young.
I can see this from both sides. Like, and overall, I don't think it was a necessarily bad idea
Yeah.
to. Or
I'd
actually,
still have to see the
I mean, I
last
think
bit
they. Yeah, okay. Let's
to make
finish, then
sure.
we can do our concluding thoughts.
Monkey. Oh, is that it?
I guess so.
Oh well.
I think that I don't know if anybody got it on
Yeah.
recording of the monkey being killed.
Well, I
So,
guess
what are
it's shortly
your?
after Harambe was shot and killed. The kid may have been saved by that. You never really know, but
Yeah, anything like I feel like people don't know that like gorillas and apes and stuff are like they can like kill people like viciously.
yeah, like just this ape kind of thing right here.
Like just because it wasn't doing anything, like if the baby like I mean it's a baby, so it doesn't know what it's doing. So if it like hit the gorilla or something, like and if it was just like playful, the gorilla could have like
Yeah, gotten
killed
mad.
it. Yeah.
Cause like
Like it's
monkeys, apes, chimps, whatever, they can
they
like
can
go
be like
crazy
three
kind of.
times stronger than a human, right?
Yeah. Like
That's
if Harambe were to hit that kid in the head, he'd probably be severely injured
he
if
would
not
die.
killed.
Probably yeah, probably death.
So if I were to say it was a good decision or bad decision, I think it was a good decision.
To kill the yeah, okay. I don't wanna say like I did they try to like did any of the zookeepers try to like go in there and like get the kid or something?
Probably. But still, they obviously didn't do it very quickly.
Yeah, I think that like I don't know, like I mean I feel like there were other ways that they could have done it, but overall I
But
like
yeah.
shooting the gorilla
But they
in the
waited at
end
least
could
two and
have
a half
saved that
minutes.
kid's kid.
They
Yeah.
waited at least 2.5 minutes
I mean,
for the
yeah, I mean
zookeepers and they didn't do
in this
anything.
time they had to yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, but how would you rate this monkey clip on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say honestly, well, this clip specifically of this recording, I would
Mm.
say is like a 6 out of 10. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
cuz
probably like 7. The camera work is not very good.
yeah, poor camera work is shaped like a square, kind of lame.
Yeah,
480p.
for
However,
current, or I don't really mind like the square, but it doesn't really show the gorilla and the child for like half the video, and in the end, it just goes off to the side.
yeah, I
What's
kind
with
of
that?
wish
Did
they
you
would
notice
continue
that?
recording. I was
Yeah,
kind of
or at
disappointed
least
about.
they could have like moved for like a better angle instead of just showing this these nice
Yeah,
little
like I
trees
don't remember
here.
what year this was
Yeah,
in, but I'm pretty sure
probably
there
like
was like
2016 or so. I don't know.
if it was back then I'm pretty sure they should have had a better camera. Well, or at least somebody
Yeah, or I
probably would
mean,
have had one.
it may have just been like on someone's old phone or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, but
I think
I'd say
that
it's like a five and a half.
this
Yeah, the
event
event itself.
specifically is like I don't know.
I feel like
Out of
it's kind of
respect for Harambe, I really do not know how to rate this clip. It is very
I
sad
think
and
that
emotional.
it's very
yeah.
the
It's
event
not sure.
overall. I think I would do like an 8 out of 10. I guess I think it's a very like a lot of people really took the clip the wrong way.
Yeah,
I guess like they saw like they see this and they immediately side with the gorilla, which siding the gorilla isn't a bad thing, but like there wasn't a lot of like I mean anything could have like they saw the baby in there and they immediately thought the most negative thing of the parents. Like anything could have happened.
yeah, and also they probably would have I mean, at least there's a chance they would have gotten rid of the gorilla. Like that's pretty high. But they could have like killed the gorilla afterwards, just for doing
They
that.
could have just got the kid, I think. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if this is at a zoo, it's possible then there could have
Hmm.
been like
But I feel like people would be mad. Like if it killed the kid, they definitely have to kill the gorilla. Like I
Well,
feel
the
like
question is,
they'd
did
have
they
to.
try to use like a tranquilizer
They may
to like
have, but the thing
subdue
is
him?
that the gorilla's dragging the kid around, or at least like holding him around for at
Hmm.
least 2.5 minutes, probably more. So is that enough time for you to want to kill him? I don't
yeah,
know. That's
it's.
kind of debatable.
I think Harambe himself kind of says a lot about our society. He kind of took the world by storm.
Yeah,
You know, like it's
I
kind
kind
of
of.
crazy how such a little thing like this
And it's very
went
unfortunate
insane.
to see people harassing the zoo when they make posts on social media. Um,
About
you know,
Harambe.
whether their
Yeah.
decision was right or wrong, you know, that
It's a
doesn't
very,
matter.
it's very
They
divisive. I feel
Yeah, they did their
very,
best to save a
it's a
child,
very interesting
and in
topic.
I don't
at
think
the
they
end of
did
the
their
day,
best. They kind of
I
failed.
feel like,
Yeah.
you know, people should not be harassing them.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
the
the
zoo.
event is a different story, but this clip would have to be a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say
Or
5.5.
it's very,
Well,
and actually no, I would go
mm,
6.5. It's very, there are some wholesome
because
moments in there, but the camera work is not very,
I think it's kind of
not very good.
like, look at this. That's kind of a cool moment. Like, even if it's poor quality, I think that's still like a cool moment. Like, it's kind of a crazy moment that you. It's rare to see something like that. The clip
I think
itself
it's
is
very
like
divisive.
the quality and stuff. I would rate like very lowly, but I might even rate like the.
It captured some wholesome moments of the gorilla, of the relationship between the gorilla and the child, which kind of
Yeah, I kind of wish
made me feel good inside.
the relationship was able to like,
Blossom into more.
yeah, like continue on, sort of.
I wonder how this kid is gonna grow. Like, do you think like in the future this kid will come back here and be like, "This is when it happened"?
I would if I were that
You know?
kid.
I would
Like,
probably go back there like annually and be like, "This is where I could have died."
yeah.
You know,
I
it's
wonder if he
very.
pays respects to Harambe if he's older and not old enough to understand. Like if he.
Okay, I think a lot of people. I think in my monkey tier list, I rated Harambe like an S,
Mm,
which is below God tier.
yeah.
And I don't know. I think that Harambe is kind of misunderstood. I can't really pick I think I'm kind of on both sides, like between the kid and the monkey, I guess. Because
Hmm.
I feel like Harambe, he didn't know what he was doing when he was hurting the kid, but there were some wholesome moments in there where he was kind of being nice to the child.
Yeah.
And I also feel like the parents are being misunderstood by everybody as these awful people, which I mean, technically they could be, but you know, anything could have happened. You don't know that
Yeah.
they
You kind of
like
have to put
just
yourself in their
were being
shoes.
a
Like
yeah,
you see your
I
little
mean,
little tiny kid
like you just take
getting
them to
dragged
a
around.
zoo. You just take them to a zoo. Like you take your kid to a zoo just to have a fun like day with them. You haven't been able to do a lot with them, and then whenever you're looking away for like a little bit, just because of anything,
You.
you're just
Yeah.
looking away
Could be
from your
anything.
kid. Somehow they end up in there. Like, what would you do? You know?
Yeah. And it's not like they went and shot him straight away.
Yeah, it's not
Like
like
that
they
wasn't
saw
their
him and
first
then just like
choice.
it's very. There were other yeah like. It's very, I think overall, I guess I side with the parents.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I don't think Harambe was really a bad gorilla.
Yeah. I don't think he was evil. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, as
But
well
I mean,
as he could have
let's be
stopped
on.
dragging the
Like,
kid
yeah, if you, I think that people who were like, "Oh, why'd they kill Harambe?" If they were in the parents' shoes, where their kid was stuck in there with a
with a
gorilla who was
giant.
dragging,
Like he's probably like
with a
600 pounds or like
silverback
500
gorilla
pounds.
who's like 3 times stronger than humans, and he's like he's like dragging your kid around the water, possibly hurting him, and
I would be
anything could
freaking out.
happen. I would be freaking out as well. Like, I mean, I don't want the monkey to die, but if it means that my child is alive, then I would go for it. I would be like, okay,
Mhm.
I don't like. It's not like I want the gorilla to die, but if I had to pick one, I think that a baby's life is more valuable than a grown gorilla's.
Yeah, I agree. Any final thoughts, Big Bear?
I think Big Bear left.
Well, my final thoughts are I think Harambe, in my opinion, overall, all considered, I think what happened was okay. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
okay. I
obviously
think that
bad
him
that it
being
happened.
shot wasn't ideal, but I'm not like
Yeah, definitely not
lashing
ideal.
at any, you
But I'm
know.
not like angry at the parents because
I'm not
if
angry
you
at
put
the
yourself in
parents.
their shoes, like
I'm not that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the zookeepers could have done more, but I'm not
I
like
agree.
that mad at them. I'm not really mad at Harambe. I'm very divisive on it. It's very.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I like the video itself is like a 6.5 out of 10 because it captured some wholesome moment. We already talked about that,
Yeah, wholesome
but
moments.
I think that the event itself I can't really rate.
Yeah,
You
because there's
know,
a
it's a
lot
very
of stuff to consider, so it's just kind of
yeah,
hard.
it's a lot. But I think Harambe overall is an S tier monkey.
I agree. Well, yeah,
I
because
think
you have to compare him to other monkeys. He's pretty high up.
I mean
That's a
he
S
could
tier.
have like just immediately destroyed the kid, which some monkeys would have done, but he didn't. He actually I think he was
Yeah,
just trying to like but
he
I
could have
still think
been
that
a little bit
anything could
more
have
wholesome.
happened.
If he like didn't drag him around, I say he's a god tier monkey.
Yeah,
If
I
he
think
like,
that
yeah,
I just think he didn't know in that regard. He didn't know that that was like hurting it.
yeah,
It's
I
just a
think you're right,
gorilla.
but
You know?
still,
It's very. I can't rate the event, but the video itself, this video, is a 6.5 out of 10.
yeah, I actually
Because
think
I think
I agree
that,
with you there.
like I said, I can't really rate the event. I'm very indecisive on it. Some of the things that Harambe did weren't great. Some of the things that the Zookeeper did weren't great. It's very divisive all over. We've talked about it for a bit now. But I do
Hmm.
believe that this video itself, it it makes me sad knowing what happens, I guess, because this guy
Yeah,
took the
because
world by storm.
by the end of the
I
video,
am happy
you don't
that
know what happens.
I'm sad that Harambe had to die for this, but I am happy that the boy lived.
Yeah, he is fine. As far as I know, I don't think he has sustained
Yeah,
any
I think
big
that I mean,
injuries.
had like minor injuries possibly.
Yeah, yeah, I can see him getting bruised up. But any more final thoughts before we head out?
I don't think so. I think I've kind of said everything I need to say.
All right, guys. Leave your rating of this video below, and hope you enjoyed. But remember to ooh ah
Ooh,
ooh
ah, ha, ha, ooh,
ah
ah,
ooh ah
ooh,
ah
ah,
hoo
ha, ha.
hoo ah.